What is it that brings you out here today?
Well, I mean, I'm missing school. I woke up, my alarm didn't go off, went over to Michelle's house. She was like, come to the Trump rally. I was like, okay, I'm here for a good time. I'm missing school. I just moved here. Why not?
A woman's right to choose. Is that important to you?
Yes.
Donald Trump doesn't believe in a woman's right to choose.
Okay, but there are certain cases where I believe that a woman should be able to choose, but there are also certain cases where, that is a child.
And it's like, if you look at all the dangerous people with the guns, it's just the mental health factor, and that's why I think, Second Amendment is good, but it's just it's just the people. It's not the guns, it's the people.
What is it that brings you out here today?
Well, I mean, I'm missing school. I woke up, my alarm didn't go off, went over to Michelle's house. She was like, come to the Trump rally. I was like, okay, I'm here for a good time. I'm missing school. I just moved here. Why not?
Where'd you move from?
New Hampshire.
You like early primary states, it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you even know that?
No. Don't ask my history teacher. He probably would be like, yeah, no, she knows nothing.
I won't ask your history teacher because then he'll know you're missing school today.
A woman's right to choose. Is that important to you?
Yes.
Donald Trump doesn't believe in a woman's right to choose.
Okay, but there are certain cases where I believe that a woman should be able to choose, but there are also certain cases where, that is a child inside of a woman's body. So I'm stand for both, but, it's...
So Governor Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, who's running for the Republican nomination, says there should be no abortions after 6 weeks. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree with that.
So a woman should not have the right to get an abortion if she's 7, 8 weeks pregnant. She may not even know she's pregnant at that point.
I mean, I believe that most likely she will know at that point, but if she doesn't, of course, that baby has been growing inside of her for 6 weeks, so it's, you'd be killing someone if you did an abortion.
It doesn't have a heartbeat, though, until longer, so it's not like it's killing a person, right?
I still believe that it's killing a person, because that is still a human being inside. No, it doesn't matter if they have a heartbeat or anything, there's still fetus growing inside of someone, and that mom is still going through many symptoms and, her trimester symptoms to, carry that baby, whether they have a heartbeat or not.
What about once a child is born? Since you believe very strongly in life, you believe in protecting life once a child is born?
What was that?
Once a child is born, should our society, should our government do more to protect kids after they're born? Or should a child or a baby be totally on its own with their family and no government help?
I mean, it depends on the circumstance. Again, it's if a parent decides that they become a parent, they should be responsible for taking care of that child. Of course, there are certain circumstances where, teen moms, single parent families, who, I believe that they could use some assistance, but for the most part, it's like they're choosing to become parents, and they should.
But it's not the child's fault if they're born to a parent who can't take care of that child or can't feed that child. It's not the child's fault, right? So shouldn't our government at that point step in and try to help?
Yes and no. That's just what I believe.
What's your major, by the way, at University of New Hampshire?
Human Development Family Studies.
Okay. So what do you want to do when you graduate?
I plan to go into the education field or law. I'm very interested in law. I'm still a freshman, so I'm still kind of deciding.
You're a youngster.
There are a lot of people that think that we have to put restrictions in on the types of guns, the age that people can buy a gun, background checks and those sorts of things. Do you support that?
I believe that it's not one fits all, and I believe who's in power should make that decision.
I think it's just a big mental health factor. If you give a gun to the wrong person, they're going to do the wrong thing with it. It's like the people that do push for the Second Amendment, they're the people that know what to do with the gun, have a reason for it, whether it be protect their family or shoot animals or do something. And it's like, if you look at all the dangerous people with the guns, it's just the mental health factor, and that's why I think, Second Amendment is good, but it's just it's just the people. It's not the guns, it's the people.
Right. And so would you favor making it a little more difficult for people to get guns because of that?
Yeah, absolutely, because there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be those people that have the purposes for it, to protect their family, to go hunting with it, and, you know, they'll be able to make that obvious and say, hey, I'm going to use this gun to do this, or, you know, there's going to be people that are just not right in the head as far as mental health goes, and they're going to, you know, not do good things with it.